Hey guys, do I look familiar? Sitting in the same spot, wearing the same jammy shirt from yesterday? I actually did get dressed today, I'll have you know. A good day, not a terrific day, but a good day. Right now I'm playing Urbz, U-R-B-Z, on the original Xbox. It's like a version of The Sims, but I never really played it very much, so I'm kind of playing that. It's 10 o'clock. I just remembered to take my Klonopin. Usually I take it as soon as I put the girls down, but I didn't even remember to take it till right now, and that's a good thing. I did up my dosage of Lexapro last night, and because I don't know if I told you this or not, because I had been on the 15 milligrams for like 5 days, I think. So I didn't want to cut another pill because they come in 20 milligram tablets and 10, but he gave me 20, so I had to cut it in half and then quarter it in order to have 15, and I just didn't feel like messing with it, so I just decided that 15 was going okay. I wasn't having a lot of side effects or anything, so I figured I'd just up it to the 20 because I was supposed to be on the 15 for a week, but whatever. Last night I had a little trouble sleeping. I woke up at like 3 or 4 to use the bathroom, and then I went back to bed and I felt quite awake and kind of anxious and warm for a little while. But then I almost thought like that I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep, but then I was, and then whatever. I got up and took Madison to school today. I don't think she has school on Monday because of Martin Luther King Day, but I'm not actually sure. I have to ask her teachers about that. She's in preschool. They're already learning addition and compound words and sentences and stuff like that. It's like, and she has homework every night. It's like so crazy. But what else? Went and picked her up. Same old thing, just cleaning. I got the laundry taken care of. Where's a clean love seat? Daisy. 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 There you are, Mama. Say hi. I got the bar cleaned off over there, so everything I've got pretty clean. Hi, baby. What I eat today, I had a little bit of V8 juice for breakfast, and then mid-morning, about 11 o'clock, I got pretty hungry, so I had a big bowl of Special K with 1% milk and a banana in it. And then, what did I have for lunch? Gosh, I can't remember. I had a bunch of sweet tart jelly beans today. That was like the worst thing that I ate today, and I had that a couple times. So I had probably like 3 little palmfuls of those sweet tart jelly beans. And then for dinner I made pasta with light Alfredo sauce and feta cheese. Love that. With or without chicken, it's like so yummy. I had the meal plan going on like I told you guys, but I did not think about it earlier today, so I did not take any chicken to thaw or anything, and I didn't even really look at the meal plan. Oh, I had leftover pizza for lunch, that's right. I had 2 pieces of pizza left over from last night for lunch, which was bad but not horrible. And then for dinner I only had 2 cups of that pasta, and then at about 8 I had another 2 cups of the pasta. All in all, not a horrible day for me. I mean, I had no fast food except the pizza, but, you know, no ice cream, no chocolate, you know, nothing like that, so that's pretty good. I haven't made a strict commitment yet right now to dieting, although I don't want to be half-assed with it, you know? I mean, I want to be like either all in or not at all, and I probably shouldn't think like that. I should probably think like, I don't know, it's hard because it's either like, well, I should try to do like my best, but then I don't want to give myself an out to not do what I should be doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, just do your best, Sarah. But then it's like, I shouldn't just be doing my best. I should be doing it the right way or whatever. You guys know what I mean. But it all starts with small choices, you know, small changes. And I know that I've been on this journey before, on this road before. That's why I started these vlogs to begin with. But it's like I want to say, okay, I'm in, and then do it, but I don't know what's holding me back. And I think until I figure that out, I don't think I'm going to be 100% committed. So I feel it coming, you know. I'm right there on the edge, but something's holding me back. I have not been doing my self-help thing, which I got off track because of the holidays and Christmas, and I just never got back on it. I was doing really well at following the schedule, listening to the tapes when I was supposed to, and then doing the workbook. And then this, you know, this last month I've just fallen off, you know, because of my parents being here and Brian leaving and everything. And plus I've been feeling like my old self, you know. So when you start feeling better, you start, you know, thinking that you don't need the things that got you there. And then sometimes you fall back off the wagon again or whatever. So I don't want that to happen, because stop it. Things are going pretty well. Of course, I miss Brian a lot, but I can't imagine how I'd feel or where I'd be if I didn't get help when I got help, and wasn't able to start on medication when I was able to. So, you know, everything happens for a reason, you know, I think. So yeah, I had anxiety and depression before, but if I had not had the breakdown right after the cruise, then I probably wouldn't have gone to the psychiatrist and got on medication, because I hadn't been on medication for years. So, and then who knows what would have happened when Brian left. I might have had a breakdown when he left, and then I would have been, you know, a whole lot worse off than I was a couple months ago. So I guess I've got to look at it in a positive light. I'm talking to him. He's doing good. We actually found a way to chat today. So while he's at work, because he works nights, so it's like he's at work kind of in the evening time when I'm awake and everything. So it's nice just to be able to chat sometimes when he's at work, when he's not busy. So that's good. He's in the United Arab Emirates, which is not like especially dangerous place as far as I know, so that's good. But, you know, I was talking to him, and it's like he's doing P90X again and everything, and he's working these mid shifts, which anybody that's worked nights before, unless you're odd, it's usually hard, and people don't usually adjust very well. And Brian and I are two of those people that just don't like working nights. I mean, both of us could be described as kind of night owls, but that's only until like 3 a.m. It's not like working all night and like being asleep all day and all that kind of stuff. So he's adjusting a little bit, you know, as well as he can, but he's not, how can I say? He's a really charismatic person, but he's not necessarily very sociable. You know, in recent years. I mean, when he was in high school and stuff, yeah, but he just kind of hard for him to make friends sometimes, even though he like loves to talk and he's very friendly and everything. It's just hard for him to either want to get out there and make friends or to actually make friends or whatever. And especially being on the shift he's at, you know, he's just not really connecting with anybody. And he has roommates, but they work opposite shifts than he does, so they're sleeping when he's awake, and you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, I've talked to him, and it's like all he's doing is working, eating, sleeping, and working out, and that's pretty much it. because I was telling him that I was playing this video game, and I was like, because he told me they had like these rec rooms set up with like video games and big screen TVs and stuff everywhere. Like, I don't know how elaborate it is, but that's just what he said. And so I was asking him if he had played any video games or anything, and he said no, because he had told me what he had actually been doing. And I'm like, babe, you know, you're gonna get burnt out. You know, you got to like socialize, you've got to connect. Like, I'm worried about him a little bit in that way. So yeah, I mean, he's still playing around on his computer a little bit when he's awake and everything, you know, surfing the web, watching videos, whatever he does on his computer. So that's like kind of play or whatever, but I mean, he's not doing enough, in my opinion, like downtime stuff, you know, to take the stress off of him, you know, because it's a stressful environment, it's a stressful situation, you know, you can't, I don't know, I just don't think that he should be pushing himself so hard. I think he should be trying to do the things I was just saying. But anyway, so that's how the whole deployment relationship or whatever is. It's really hitting me now at like 2.5 weeks since he's been gone, or like 2 weeks. 2 weeks that he's been gone. It's like, okay, he's been gone for a week or so before, like TDY, but now it's like, okay, it's really hitting me that I still got like 4.5 months of this, you know? So it's a little sad. It's kind of like I want to think like our relationship is paused in time. But I don't know if I should think of it like that, or as if I should just think of it as, you know, our relationship is just changed temporarily, but we still do have a relationship. And I know that that's the truth too, but you understand what I mean. I mean, we can't maintain the same relationship that we had before. You know, it's hard to talk. I mean, even if you're on Skype, even if you're on the phone, it's just not the same, you know, as being in person. And so it's really hard. I don't find myself getting overly emotional or sad about it really. And like I said, I mean, I think that's partly, well, mostly because of the medication. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's numbing me, but it's just making it easier for me to handle. And even, you know, the responsibility of the kids. But that on its own is just like, well, I can't feel bad about that or necessarily overwhelmed or stressed out about it because I have no other choice. You know, yeah, I'm used to being spoiled and having a day off once or twice a week and not having to do anything, and there's nobody else here but me and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm just kind of letting that go and just like not dwelling on it and just living day by day and just trying to have little goals for myself and just try to do fun things that I like to do on the computer and like play video games or you know, there's a few books that I want to read, so if I get bored enough then I'll do that, and then these little projects around the house, getting those done. So anyway, I was supposed to take Madison to the Y to try to get her started on her gymnastics again today, and because I started the 20 milligrams of the Lexapro last night, I woke up really kind of groggy-ish the way I did when I first started. The medication is like the side effect for me. So I was really, really tired this afternoon, so I took a nap when Alana took a nap, and then Madison watched TV for a little while I napped. So I didn't end up taking her to the Y, and partially probably because I was probably avoiding it somewhat because I didn't want to work out and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I can feel change on the horizon, so I'm hopeful and I'm keeping my head up. So that's it for today, guys. See you tomorrow, maybe in a different shirt. Good night.